Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Patrece Joseph. I am an assistant professor in the Department of Community Health Sciences at the School of Public Health. And so we know that compared to children and adults, adolescents, and young adults are most likely to experience firearm violence. In fact, it's the leading cause of death, or one of the leading causes of death for adolescents and young adults. And 1 out of 4 youth in large U.S. cities are exposed to gun violence in their communities. We also see racial disparities where Black and Latina youth are most likely to be victimized and exposed to gun violence, both of which are associated with negative mental health outcomes, including post-traumatic stress symptoms, mental health disorders like anxiety and depression, as well as substance use. And so summer youth employment programs were initially designed in order to prevent youth violence under the premise that youth would be less likely to get in trouble if they were busy during the summer months. There is a proverb that's often used in this line of work and research, which is, "Nothing stops a bullet like a job." Yes. And so these city or statewide programs actually place young people ranging from age 14 to 24 in paid positions during the summer months to earn wages and develop early workforce experiences. Youth may be placed in positions at community-based organizations, private industry, or government agencies. And these programs really vary not only across states, but within states. And so some programs also offer life skills training, financial literacy, or even mentorship for young people. These programs disproportionately serve youth from low-income households and youth who identify as Black or Latina, and they're implemented across the United States with 90% of large U.S. cities operating their own programs. And these programs are supported by a mix of private, local, state, and federal funds, including the Workforce Opportunity Act. There have been several evaluations of statewide programs, and the findings have been somewhat mixed. So for employment, they've shown increased access to jobs and job skills. However, there have been mixed findings in relation to future employment and earnings. With respect to crime and violence, there have been decrease in involvement in the criminal justice system and mortality. However, findings regarding education, such as increased graduation rates, GPA, and school absences have been mixed. However, Boston's program has shown an increase in graduation rates, GPA, and school absences, in particular among older youth. And so reimagining summer youth employment programs as structural interventions is really important as we think about addressing the determinants of youth violence and increasing youth's access to opportunities. Universal availability of these programs may address lack of employment opportunities that young people face, as well as reduce interpersonal discrimination that racially minoritized youth face when seeking employment. Therefore, there have been calls to create a national subsidized youth employment program, and doing so would not only address determinants of youth violence, but would really have implications on youth health beyond violence prevention. Thank you.